so ambitious that it attracts
a big distraction.
How many times do you think you have to forgive yourself? Power deeper than your body, deeper than what your eyes can see.
I am forgiving you, but I had to accept it.
Depression is when your higher self.
Can you trust that girl?
When I was depressed.
Let's get ready to rumble!
What up, YouTube? It's your boy Sam of Listening to the Vibes. No idea here. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
So, we're gonna be talking about a very deep, important topic on this podcast. The importance of self-development. We're going to talk about the importance of self-development
And manifestation. The importance of self-development. What is self-development? Self-development is the work that you put into oneself to benefit us in all factors of life. Working on our mental health, emotional health, physical health, financial health, sexual health, spiritual health. All of these factors come together when you work on yourself. Self-development. First thing comes to mind when you think of self-development. Self-improvement.
What is manifestation? The dictionary, in dictionary terms, it says clear and obvious to the mind or eye. How do you implement manifestation? In two ways, right? Fake it until you make it. So for you to be a champion, you gotta carry yourself as a champion. You gotta train as a champion. You gotta see yourself as a champion. And secondly, sit down and imagine it. Sit down and feel it. You never played chess though, like what the? Like,
I guess I never found the interest in it, to be honest. Like at first, but like now I do want to play, you know what I'm saying? So it's something I really want to play.
chess is life, my boy, literally.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna beat you and show you life, bro. But you can start, you know what I'm saying?
We'll see. But yeah, I mean,
We start. How do you implement?
yes, yeah.
Aight.
Implementing self-development. Write down what you need to do, what you gotta do, and where you wanna be. So, I'd say make it into a point form. You know, step 1, define your goals. Step 2, check if you need any sort of skills to acquire those goals, set goals that you have put in place. Step 3, I'd say focus on them. That's kind of dumb move, but step 4, I'd say remove distractions. Yeah, remove distractions. It's important.
Do you think friends are distractions?
Yeah, especially when you working on yourself, self-development. So it's like friends are a big distraction. Everything is like phone, TV, the internet, friends. Just cut them off. Now, step 5 would be building good habits. Reading books. Choose two interesting books that you'd like to read. You know, maybe nutrition or about the mind. Eat healthier. Get a sleeping schedule. You know, get a workout schedule. When you remove the bad habits, find replacement. Just replace them with good things. Read books, work out, sleep more, eat healthier, take walks. You know, those things do play a part in the long term, not in the short term.
It's my turn, right?
Yeah, for real.
Anyway, right? The link between God and the importance of self-development and manifestation. When I speak from the Lost Gospel of Thomas, right? This is where I found this. You know, check that out. I think it's like 12 pages and 144 verses, right? It's not really in the Bible, it's just things left. The interpretations of these sayings will not experience death. Verse 2. Let him who seeks continue seeking until he finds. When he finds, he will become troubled. When he becomes troubled, he will be astonished and he will rule over all. Let's go to the third one. I'm going to interpret this, guys, don't worry. Rather, the kingdom is inside of you and outside of you, right? When you come to know yourself, then you will be known and you will realize that you are the children of the living Father. But if you do not come to know yourself, then you will exist in poverty, and you are poverty. So just to conclude and to also put along the points he said, self-development in one word or in two words, I'd say self-love.
Yeah.
It's telling yourself that, you know what, I'm actually worthy of making that much money. I'm actually worthy of praying. I'm actually worthy of loving myself. I'm actually worthy of having, I'm deserving of a marriage. It's not being entitled, but it's working towards these things and be like, I can't do this. But let's carry on, right? Verse 6. His disciple asked him and said, don't you want us to fast? And how shall we pray? What diet should we observe? And Jesus said, do not live and do not do what you have. For all things are plain in the sight of heaven. For nothing hidden will become manifest, which will not be revealed, and nothing covered will remain without being uncovered. So, basically, what is said throughout this passage and how I would like to put it down, right? Realize this. Whatever you do, the working hard, doing whatever you do for your dreams, and manifesting it will not go uncovered. God is watching, guys. It's not about whoever does this and that. It's about connecting to a power deeper than your body, deeper than what your eyes can see. And it's always realizing, like it literally says here, right? Nothing you manifest will go uncovered, But at the same time, if you don't work on yourself, you will be struck in poverty, and you are poverty. But it's like realizing that as a Christian, right? When you might die physically, but spiritually I'll live forever.
Of course.
That's what it means. I mean, we form Easter now, resurrection, right? Of course, God, Jesus might have resurrected from the dead and died again, but he'll forever live, and that's why we pray to him. It'll be the same with you. It was the same with your granny who prayed all the time.
Of course.
Who hoped, who worked on it, who believed in themselves. So, those are the. I'd like to do the other ones, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Verse 18. Okay. Jesus said, have you discovered the beginning, so that you now seek the end? For the beginning is there will be end. Blessed is the who will take the place in the beginning. He will know the end and will not experience death. Similar to what I said when you started the video, guys. It's all about the end. When you manifest, think about the end. Like I said, when you win that trophy, when you get that job, think about the end. Like the end goal. Or even those who are writing exams, bro. Think about you passing the end. Think about the end goal. But before the end, you're working hard. You're crafting, and you keep imagining it in your mind, and you keep believing in yourself, and you keep implementing whatever you did, right? And it does confirm what we've been saying throughout the video, right? I think,
doesn't it, wouldn't you say focus on your next step instead of focusing on the end? Because you're gonna miss your next step. You focus too much on the finish line that you forget your next step. That I ain't finished that step yet. I ain't finished taking that step yet. But now I'm looking at the end because I want to get there. You know what I'm saying? Now you just get confused.
Good question, right?
Yeah.
Like it does say here, manifest till the end. And you know why, right? Example, right? If I had to ask you, why do you want to do YouTube? It's things we've discussed. So guys, it's important to manifest and work. You can't say I want that six pack, but you get home, eat Doritos, and you're chilling on that sofa the whole day, and you're doing it the whole day, then you think it will never work.
Yes.
It will never work.
Get up and get to work, man.
The work and the manifest go together.
Yeah.
I know people who craft whether they're sick, whether they feel good, whether they don't feel like it, and like that you get luckier. Luckier just means you worked hard. That's how I look at luck. I got that luck because I wanted it. I got that luck because I wanted it more than you. I call the lack of will. His disciples said to him, when will the kingdom come? Jesus said, it will not come by waiting for it. It will not be a matter of saying there it is or there it is, right? It is rather the kingdom of the Father is spread out upon the earth. and men do not see it. You don't see because you only see with your eyes. That's why, and I hope this actually answered your question. I had to read it twice. It flew over his head.
Oh,
Exactly my point.
okay.
So it's all about trying to always focus on this and whatever I said here, right? And but to those who don't understand, right? The kingdom can mean anything. That's what I love about the Bible. You know, you can interpret it however you want to. Of course, you pray for wisdom. And it does say in the Bible that if you pray for wisdom, it will be given to you.
True. Knock.
Exactly. Yeah. Like it also said, seek and you'll find.
Yes.
Okay, you can carry on. You can think twice.
Thing is, I wanted to play the song to chow your peas.
You can. That's actually quite smart.
I know, but at the same time, I know you go chow me.
Yeah. Smart. I thought I'd try that.
Nah.
Shout out to that. Nah. Okay. Right.
Yeah. The importance of self-forgiveness during this journey. Self-forgiveness, man. Self-forgiveness. Come on. Let's think about it. Self-forgiveness. What is self-forgiveness? What is self-forgiveness to you?
What is forgiveness?
Well, forgiveness to me. Okay. First of all, I feel like forgiveness, or forgiving someone. It's more of a me thing rather than me forgiving someone else. I am forgiving you, but I had to accept it in my heart first and forgive myself for your mistake. And then after forgiving myself, I can forgive you and be like, okay, I forgive you. Before I get to say I forgive you, I have to forgive myself for letting you hurt me, for letting you do what you did to that person or whatever has happened. So that is forgiveness, self-forgiveness to me, because I mean, we go through a lot of pain, anger, all these emotions. The reason going back, working self-development in the emotional sector of your life builds emotional intelligence. Having emotional intelligence means you can have control of your emotions and thoughts that can shape your actions. So if you don't have emotional intelligence, the way you react would be, you react easily out of anger, out of frustration, out of all of
Just
these.
reacting off emotion.
Yes, which is very bad, which is why you need to work on it. Now, with that being said, look at all the emotions that you have built up, all the anger, depression, anxiety. For that, I can lead that part. You know, this part I just said, all those emotions. I suggest going back to our videos, one of our videos, and watching pain.
Yeah, what's the pain? Yeah,
How to
we
deal with pain.
discussed a lot about it.
Yeah,
a
so
lot.
I don't want to speak too much
We
about
made
that.
a video about it.
Okay.
Depression is when your higher self is tired of being someone you're not.
That hit home. I don't know why it hit home though. I don't know why it hit home.
No, it speaks truth because I have had depression, but not really doctor blah blah blah.
Yeah, clinical.
Yeah. But now that I think about it and the symptoms, it was depression. I just face it on my own. And yeah, true. And I'd say when I was depressed to now my personality, I feel like I'm more in tune with myself now more than I ever was. Because a lot of the time I was trying to fulfill what the ego wanted. I was trying to feed the ego, trying to make sure I get this and that. Everything I wanted was outside myself. Now the kingdom is within, and I realized that.
Within.
So how many times do you think you have to forgive yourself?
Countless times. We all say, no, it's okay, we human. But you seem to forget to say that we human. And accept that and like, okay, I made a mistake. I did this, I did that. But it's okay. like it is okay. No, I am human. I make mistakes. Yes, I might have broke my mother's glass. She would be angry. It's okay. It's okay. You know, it's okay. Literally. Say it's okay. Breathe. Accept it for what it is and face it. Because now we go back to that video, how to deal with pain. We've said, face it, observe. Self-development will lead you to also find out a lot of things about yourself that you are actually running away from.
There's things you're struggling with.
Weight, mental health, physical health, spiritual health, financial, sexual, social.
Lack of purpose. You don't know your purpose because you haven't looked deep into yourself. You know when you're so ambitious that it attracts other people.
Yeah, for real. I mean, you watching. I hope you got a purpose. I hope you developing your purpose. I hope you're forgiving yourself.
If you don't, bro, look deep within.
For
Seek
real.
and you will find.
Oh, knock and doors shall be open. I mean, I feel like self-forgiveness in this journey, self-development is very important.
Yeah, you will fail. I think
Yeah.
let's get it out there, guys. To be honest,
You will
we
fail.
wanted to add this because you will fail. If you addicted to something, you will fail,
Very much.
and you'll fail 100 times.
Or the next topic would be the challenges. Actually, the challenges that we will face.
During self-development.
Yes. Oh, that was gonna be nice.
That's a better one. What are the challenges you might face?
Fear, lack of discipline, lack of ambition, purpose, goal, doubt, self-doubt.
Do you think writing it down is as important to that step of the process?
Yes, generally, I feel like writing you, like that's why I said have like a step by step.
And how often should you look at those steps?
Try to do it every day. Like, I mean, your goals are like things that you go for every day, right? Because you want to get there as quick as you can, but enjoy the process. Step one is like, I define my goals. I know what my goals are. So me looking at it every day,
I know exactly.
you know what to do
Exactly.
every day. Goes in hand, manifestation.
That's also where you could manifest.
You know, you see what I'm saying? So it goes hand in hand. So looking at it every day will benefit you dearly.
Self-control,
Yeah.
self-mastery is one of the best things you can ever have. And just
that is a
knowing
big
that
challenge also.
it's one of the biggest. And it's realizing that even though I love chocolate, I won't have it.
Yeah.
Just because I can. I won't look at my phone. I won't look through social media because I can. That's always a tough one. Have you ever gotten so guilty, you know, or have not done your goal to the point where it's like you feel like giving up, or you're scared of praying? Has it ever gotten to like guilty part? Like I can't even pray. Like, I
About
don't-
what I did.
Yeah, a sin. Let's say for praying it's a sin. Have you ever promised God not to do a sin so many times, but you still do it? And it's like,
Have I? Wait, actually, that's a deep question. Realistically, I think I have. What it was.
you don't have to say.
Yeah, I'm just like thinking about.
I can't even pray.
I can't pray for like a whole week. You know, let me just.
I
do this
promise,
whole
like.
week. Then I messed up.
That's also where self-forgiveness comes through, guys.
For real.
That's also where it comes
Can you
through.
see how everything links?
Just links, bro.
So watch this video. Before you watch this video, watch pain. How to deal with pain, and then come to self-development.
Okay, let's get all biblical just a bit too. Right?
Do you have faith? Do you have faith?
What is faith?
The belief.
Yeah.
Belief
Confident.
in
It's
God.
hope. It's hope with confidence. That's how I define it. You know.
The belief in God.
And you can't. You really can't. You really just can't have faith without hope. And you know, your hope has to be childlike. That's how I think of faith. And
Yeah.
hope. It has to be childlike.
Yeah.
Think about how when you ask your parents, "Can I have that phone, Baba?" You know, or Mom. And it's like you didn't even ask them if they paid the bills or whatever the case may be. Why? Because you trust them enough. It's like I know the school fees and all is taken care of. I trust you. But most people can't even trust God.
Crazy, but you can trust that You can trust that lady. You can trust that girl, bro. But you can't trust God. Your creator, bro. Someone who's always watching you day in, day out.
And it's like, I think all of us suffer from this inner point, because it's like, my dreams are so big that me doing this,
Yeah.
can't, bro. And you have to realize that even the Bible does say the way you can satisfy God is through faith.
Mm-hmm. That's the only way, I think. Like one of the biggest ways.
One of the biggest ways.
Biggest
Of course,
way.
following the
The
rules.
rules, of course, you know,
You
Ten
have to follow
Commandments and all of
You
that.
have to. So it's like, without hope, like, just guys, it's hope with confidence. Think of faith like that. If your faith was just as small as a mustard seed, you tell that mountain to move and it will
Will move. Oh, and I read that about a week ago, to be honest.
You know, do you believe that will happen? And be honest with yourself.
You really, really, really be honest with yourself. And forgive yourself that you don't, and just be honest that what I believe in, the person that I believe in, will he actually accomplish what I ask him to?
Is that really possible? It's you versus you guys.
Yeah. Every day.
Let's stop this lie. It's me versus my cousin, my brother, blah blah blah, whoever they compare me with.
Yeah.
It's you versus you. That's self-development. Realizing that it's like, okay,
That's the importance of it, right?
exactly. I've done the first day without smoking cigarettes. I'll do the second day. I'll do the third day. I felt like doing it today. I'll do the fourth day. I'll do the fifth day. I'll do the sixth. So it's like challenging yourself. How can I get to day 3? How can I get to day 4, day 5? It's you versus you guys at the end of the day. Guys.
It is, okay.
And so that is the link between hope,
Faith
and
and
manifestation.
manifestation. I mean, think about it this way. We all say you want that money. That money is printed every day. It's just sitting there in the bank. Go and get it.
So it's for you.
God has all those doors open for you. You just need to go work. Go knock.
And one thing I've noticed actually, with money, you know, heard it from Pastor Todd actually. Shout out to him. He also spoke about how when it comes to money, you have to realize that God is the owner and you are just the manager. He's the owner, you're the manager. So now y'all are betraying each other, fighting over something that's not yours.
You're just managing it. That's all you're doing.
Stick to your role, guys.
Yeah, for real.
Stick to your role. Stick to your role. It's not.
That was deep. I'm just a manager.
You're just the
I
manager.
think I own this money.
Yeah. Come on now. Just take it to death. Let's see.
Yeah. I mean, money in the grave.
So, last topic, right? It's been a long one. I wanna check you honestly, but
Yeah, you know, I think I made a dumb move, but I know what I'm doing now. I think I know what I'm doing. But
the benefits of self-improvement and manifestation. First thing I'd like to say is realizing that it's not only for one thing. It is for a lot of different things. Your goals, guys. You can even dream of your or manifest your dream life, guys. Like you can manifest that. You can manifest your dream physique. You can manifest your goals. And no matter how big it is, guys, realize that habits build up to make a big thing. You are what your habits are.
you know what you eat as well.
So it's like, guys, what I'd like to say on this topic, realize that you can manifest and your self-improvement at the same time. Together. They have to go together to achieve anything you want. No matter how small it can be, no matter how big it can be. That's what it all is. That's literally what it is. And I pray, I manifest, and I just can't wait to see ourselves in the next 2 years, the next 3 years. For real. Because the pressure that comes with this is like, you have to do it. You have to see it.
See, when you work on yourself, self-development, self-improvement, it's easier to notice where you're lacking. So if you know that you're good mentally, physically, emotionally, then you know you're spiritually, socially, financially, and sexually, you're lacking. Can you see these are two L's of life? But when you put them together and work on them, they become a W. You know what I'm saying? So socially, you can improve better relationships, heal your relationship. You know, I mean, if you particular somewhat underlining beef with your friend, sister, whoever, the more you work on yourself, the more you self-forgive yourself, understand and notice everything, the better it is to actually heal those relationships, work better, improve them, develop yourself, and improve your life as a whole. Once you do that, now you can work on your goals, manifest your goals. See, I wanna go get it. Maybe one of your biggest goals, I wanna improve my relationship with my mom. My mom doesn't know me.
It can't be that.
You know? And you just like work on it. Manifest it. Talk to yourself. Have the conversations that you want to have with your mom.
Build the habits.
Build the habits.
Might seem like a lot, guys.
It is a lot. Let's not lie. It is a lot.
But it's like I'm saying, what I heard from you and which is so important, improve, develop it. You know, you can never reach perfection.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about self-development. It's a long process.
It's a lifelong process.
Literally.
You never stop. You know, even at 70, there's
80.
mistakes. There's still other things you like in.
For sure. Look at your mommy and daddy. They ain't perfect.
No one is.
No one is. But they just kept on fixing the mistakes, and they just became better.
Carry on.
You know what I'm saying? So that's like self as a whole development on two parties, because they have to come together and like sit down and be like, hey, yo, bro, hey, yo, babe, I don't like this, and that. We gotta change it. Communication skills also improve. Good habits are essential. Replace bad habits with good habits, and everything will just come together.
Waiting.
W. See, life and lessons go together. I just learned something. And I beat him up. Okay, I didn't beat him up, you know, but you get the point. I took my W. That's a W. Don't care.
Anyway.
Anyway, guys, I hope you guys.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Oh, these videos are long these days, bro. But
It's okay.
hope you like, share, subscribe
Do all the good things.
to the channel.
You know what I'm saying? Join the family.
See you later, bro.
Of course, follow us on Instagram. Individual accounts will be down here below. Follow us. Please share this with everyone who needs to hear it. Anyone you think needs to share it with them, please. It will help a friend. It will help us grow the channel more and help a friend, help a family member as well. So let's work all together to improve ourselves, develop ourselves, and yeah, let me beat this motherfucker in this game. Big steppers to the world. Let's
Big
go.
steppers.